Hi, I'm Brita, one of the owners of the Red Rooster Vintage. Welcome to my life. So one of the things we like to do here is use the Annie Sloan chalk paint to paint furniture in like all these kind of custom ways. You can see this one is actually a Victorian piece, but we've done a really cool like Spanish paint job on it with a bunch of the brighter tones. And we only paint some of the things that need like more help, right? So if something has really gorgeous lines or really gorgeous wood, like this flame mahogany piece, we definitely do not paint something like this. So my fiance and my mom started the business about 7 years ago. And it was really kind of a fun, creative way for us to get together and have some family time. And he's in music production and owns businesses. My mom's a realtor. I'm in special education and have my doctorate. My dad's a retired officer and a teacher now. And it was a way we could all come together and have this fun family kind of business and where we could be creative. And it's all us. So we do kind of everything in-house. We're literally working on the pieces ourselves, finding the pieces ourselves, staging. And it's just kind of flourished. And so the next step is the cafe. Okay, so we're gonna start the coop, obviously, because we're the Red Rooster. So it'll be called the coop. It's gonna be in this space here. We still have the floors to work on and the kitchen to build out. But we finished like the lighting, the pretty wall with our paint and kind of some of this staging area. It'll be like an order at the counter. We're gonna serve like the healthy LA American, and we're gonna have tons of outdoor seating by this gorgeous historical building. Right next to the train station. So it'll be a good opportunity to kind of come, shop, hang out. So we get our stuff from really everywhere. We frequent estate sales kind of out of the area. We like to find unique pieces, and we'll find like so many cool pieces, and we literally have to get a U-Haul and we get everything we can. And then sometimes it's just like little things here and there, like pieces of art or cool vintage dough bowls or whatever it may be. You know, it just varies from time to time what we can find, but we literally shop like every 2 days. So it's kind of a busy thing to do, but it's a lot of fun.
Is it a little weird to try to have a social media account that's like all about stuff and it's not really about you as a person?
Yeah, because I don't even have a personal social media account, so it's pretty funny to manage the shop one. But it's, I think, just another way to share kind of our passion and to kind of mix it up. So, you know, I'm thoughtful about how I do it with social media. You know, some videos, some really well staged photos with the furniture, some stuff with the TV show Restored that we work on. We like to mix it up, and sometimes we have crazy pictures of my mom and I and piles of furniture in the back of the U-Haul. So it's a fun way to present the shop. But yeah, it's different too because it's not my personal account. So it's always, a kind of a balancing act, right? To be thoughtful of what you put out there and not make it about you. It's about kind of the shop and the purpose of the shop.
How did you guys get involved with the Restored TV show?
Actually, we were going to the Olive Market for a sandwich, and they were filming right in front, and we literally just handed one of the production crew our card and said, hey, you should stop by. And they were at our shop door the next morning before we opened, and we got to know Brett, and it's been like family ever since. You would have thought we've known each other for a decade. So it's been a lot of fun, and we've been really lucky that way.
What do you guys do for the show?
So we do the interior design. Sometimes the production crew comes in and they actually buy something with their budget that they'll then place permanently in the home. So we've shot at the shop quite a bit, and then my mom and I do the interior design for the show. We're one of them. And so we'll go out and see the houses and see the space, and we take everything that we can from the store to make it work. And it's a really fun thing to do. It's like an extension of what we already do, but with the TV show, which is a lot of fun, and Brett's wonderful.
When did you guys start on social media?
Oh, okay, so we started when we started the shop. So we started about 7 years ago, but actually using it as it should be used probably only in May when we went back east to meet Annie Sloan, who's the creator of this chalk paint that we use. She's an artist from the UK, and she met us in New York. And we actually had a few days with her, and we went over all branding, social media marketing, and really everything she said was dead on. And she has hundreds of thousands of followers, so she's doing it right. And she literally manages her own account still. So she definitely knows what she's doing. And I literally remember flying back from New York, and immediately, like from that moment on, everything that I did, between staging, a variation in content, hashtags, how many posts you do in a day, all of that kind of stuff I took into account. And the social media more than doubled since May. I know I post once a day. If it's a really terrible week, it'll be every couple of days, but it's usually once a day. And then I keep the story active. There's always a variation on the story. So whether it's videos or something to do with the show or the chalk paint or my mom and I painting, we always mix it up. but definitely once a day. It kind of allows the picture or the content to kind of make its rounds, if you will, because, you know, when you post back to back, it loses its, I don't know, momentum, I guess. I think it's just a matter of looking at the people or the companies that are doing it right and really following that model, because it works. You know, not oversaturating, not posting a bunch of ads all the time, or your hours all the time. Something so kind of mundane, and kind of keeping it fun and mixing it up and making it more, I don't know, appealing or approachable in a way is kind of what we go for. We have our vintage market every second Saturday of the month. It used to be located down near our old shop, and now it's up here in the front right here on the corner of Stewart and Orange. And it's rad. So we have, my mom and I screen everyone. So we have vintage, repurposed, or handmade only. And it's a really great group of vendors, and it makes for a really fun evening. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. And so you can come and you can grab some spiked cider, some s'mores, whatever, and it's kind of just a fun night out. Yeah. I think also, like, when you go to different estates and you're looking for things, those are somebody's things. You know, those have a whole story. Somebody grew up with them. Somebody, you know, searched, you know, long and hard to find the special piece for their home. So it's kind of something where you feel like respectful when you're going through things, and with how we choose things. And so I think definitely, yeah, it's better here at a place where people can appreciate them and they can like breathe new life into them. So this is the mural that I kind of just, I did it in a day. It didn't even take that long. I just had never finished some of the larkspur here. I got so busy doing everything else in life. Painting on brick is not the easiest thing, but it's definitely fun from far away. I literally never painted anything but furniture my whole life with my mom. And I just started painting one day the mural at our old shop, and it worked out. So I was like, oh, I guess I can paint murals now. I think it's the versatility of the paint that makes it look a lot better, but it works out whatever the case may be. So it's been pretty fun. It's like something I didn't know I could do kind of thing.
Well, you just kind of go for it and see what happens.
It's pretty good. Just needed a few more.